The season kicks off on March 8th in Albert Park in Melbourne. Australia, obviously, my home country. This could be the biggest race of the year in terms of spectators. Last year, this race was only about 20,000 behind Silverstone. But this year they've added new grandstands, and there's a huge level of interest in this race because really we have little idea of who's going to be the quickest. Yes, we've seen some testing in Barcelona. Maybe it gives us some idea, but I think people will want to be there to see those 22 cars do 58 laps of Albert Park and see who is actually the quickest. Of course, the record crowd for an F1 race goes back to another Australian track in Adelaide, 520,000 for the final race in Adelaide in 1995. I'm not sure Victoria could match that, but certainly I think it'll go very close to being the biggest race of the year with all of those factors. But a couple of other things for Albert Park. There is some new bridges across the track and a new walkway across the lake, which will speed traffic flow. And can hometown hero Oscar Piastri be the first Australian driver to win an Australian Grand Prix? He's a Melbourne boy, went to school in Melbourne. It would be a fairy tale story if that was to play out.